Good morning. I am Dave, the man who has just sued Cassandra Ventura for damages involved in the Sean Combs sex trafficking trial. And I'm looking through social media and I see a lot of the women out there, particularly black women like myself, who choose to victim shame me and try to do everything they can to discredit me, because the truth is that the loss of the Sean Combs trial was a loss to the Me Too movement and to hating women like the women who are trying to insult me. So let me tell you something, you women out there who would like to insult me. This is my story. I was paid by Cassie, Cassandra Ventura, for 8 years to be her male provider. I didn't have to be the best looking guy. I was the best in bed. And because I was the best in bed, guess what? I was given this arrangement. I was coerced. I was drugged. I was manipulated with promises of money and gifts for over a period of 8 years to continue to be this woman's provider at her expense and at the expense of Diddy. Now, at the time, legally, I didn't know my rights as well as I do now. I didn't create this conflict with Cassandra Ventura. She created it with me. She's the one who decided to bring up things that happened over 10 to 15 years ago to hold Sean Combs accountable for what was a partial truth. She's the person who introduced me to the U.S. Attorney's Office. She's the person who told the U.S. Attorney's Office about our relationship. So in essence, those out there who want to hate on me, who want to say that I'm attacking Cassie, you should realize the truth. That Cassandra Ventura, your idol, did this to herself. She exposed herself to liability when she got on the stand and decided to mention me as the male escort who was with her when she overdosed and Diddy made her have sex with him. That was a lie, people. Cassie had just woke up from sleeping 8 hours. Myself and Sean Combs were exhausted. We wanted to go home. Cassie's the one who forced that sexual encounter. People, she tells you that Sean Combs made her have sex on her menstrual cycle. I can't speak for anyone else but myself. But I know the one time that did happen, that Sean Combs was not responsible for that. That Cassie, in a drunken, intoxicated, hormonally imbalanced state due to her period, manipulated and forced herself on me during her menstrual cycle. And what I mean by that is I had no knowledge she was on her menstrual cycle because the room was completely dark. She manipulated the room. She manipulated the environment to get what she wanted, and then she totally got up like I was the one who should have been grateful. You're on your period. That's disgusting, and I deserved more respect than that. As a man, if I had laid down with a woman and forced myself on her and orgasmed in her and she got up and it was leaking out of her, so by statute, by case law definition, Cassandra Ventura sexually assaulted me. I'm not looking to destroy Cassie. I've given Cassie more than a year to settle this before things got out of control. The problem is she's being supported by women like you who choose to attack male victims instead of accept the truth, which is that a woman could have lied to get revenge on the ex-boyfriend who broke her heart and hurt her. It happens, people. They say hell hath no fury like a woman scorned, and that's true. If you hurt some women, they will do everything in their power.
All right, people. Okay. Hey, first off, this is Ace. Welcome to Ace Honest Take. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. First off, right, that's the first thing. I know this is a lot to unpack. Well, let's unpack it together. Yeah, it's a lot here, man. It's a lot here. So, as we know, Diddy is now basically, he's just waiting on his the judge to basically give him his sentencing, right? And he has really beat the most important parts of the actual charges that he was charged with. However, you never know, because from what I'm hearing currently, he can be up to 20 years. It can be up to the judges saying, hey, you know what, just a slap on the wrist. You've already done your time served. So this can go either way, right? And at this point, you really don't want it to go either way, right? You want to kind of know what it is. But anyways, so currently with this gentleman, his name is Dave. And Dave said that he was Cassie's male person that they were basically calling for their, whatever, right? I don't want to say it possibly, because I don't know how YouTube's going to go. But make a long story short, so Cassie sued Diddy for $30 million. Some people saying 20, some people saying 30. Is between 20 and 30, whatever, right? It's not my money. But this gentleman here is basically saying that Cassie really was the one that was orchestrating everything, right? And he's been saying currently that he's been trying to get this squared away for the last year. However, she has not, and now he's going to come forward and say what happened, tell his truth, tell his side of the story, right? This is what happens when you try to put somebody else up against the wall, somebody will put you up against a wall, right? And this gentleman here is basically saying like, hey, where's my money at? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got money, I went through you, now where's my money? I'm suing you, right? And he is right in an instance, right? Because this is a double standard, right? The things that men do to women, women do back to men. People will look at it like, whatever, right? But it is a double standard. We know it's a double standard, so it really shouldn't be that big of a thing. However, when you are, like he said, doing this Me Too movement and so on and so forth, and you want everything to be equal, well, guess what? It's time to be equal now, right? And I don't think everybody really wants what they say that they want until you get what you asked for, but it's not really what you want, but you asked for it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I don't know if he got a case. I mean, it sounds like, he's already kind of spoken to some lawyers or something of that nature, for him to kind of say, hey, you know what? My name was brought up. Everything that she said, that she brought me into this, is on file now, right? Because, everything is transcribed anytime you go to court. And, he sounds like he has at least some kind of possible legal case. I don't know if he's going to look for criminal. I don't know if he's going to look for, it'll probably be more of a civil case, because he sounds like he's just more or less looking for some money, right? She got the money from Diddy, and so he's looking to get some money from her. So I don't know. Let's kind of let him finish, and then we'll kind of get back to it.
Some men, they'll do everything in their power to hurt you. But I want to end this by saying this. Cassie did this to herself. They say he who sets out on a course of revenge should dig 2 graves. People, Cassie dug the grave that is Clayton Howard herself. Cassie got on the stand trying to destroy Diddy. She should have took her $20-30 million and walked into the sunset, people. She should have never gotten on the stand and created further liability for herself by telling more of the lie that she created to get this man sent to prison for his life. She made a mistake when she got on the stand, people. She made a mistake when she got on the stand and lied about the events with Clayton Howard. Clayton Howard is a victim of Cassandra Ventura. Clayton Howard didn't ask to be in a relationship with Cassandra Ventura while she was sleeping with numerous men per week. I get it. You all think I was a nasty male prostitute sleeping with women, all different women all the time. It actually didn't work like that. To have certain types of people that can pay you that well, what you really have to do is you have to focus on people who are affluent. And affluent people don't engage in activities like that. So I might have had a client once a month. The truth is I was only a male escort for 2 years. I continued in the profession because Cassie and Diddy continued to pay me very well, and I was an ex-con. I needed money. I was trapped in a situation. I'll admit that. I didn't know what to do. But does that mean I should be victim shamed because the same thing that happened to women all the time happened to me as a man? No.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I just said the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he's right. I'm just saying that he said the same thing that I said. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know how to feel about this, man. I don't know if he sounds like he has some kind of legal statute, some kind of something that he's looking to work, an angle that he's looking to work. And I do believe that with Cassie going online, Cassie going to court and, talking about what she talked about, gave up all the everything. Everything was transcribed, so I do believe that she possibly would be going to. I don't think he's trying to get her to lock up. I just think that he's just trying to get some money, like I said earlier. So I don't know, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man, down in the comment section. Do y'all think that he should be compensated, right, for everything that he done with Diddy and Cassie basically trying to take advantage of him? I don't know, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. And I'm your host, Ace. I'm out. Peace.